No, I clicked the thing, but it didn't unmute me because OBS changed things and I'm not happy about it. Hi, Sevi. Hi, Taku. Hi, Doc. Welcome. And now, see, Taku, what you have to do is you just have to be the first to chat, which means you can use the secret Sephi technique of leave the tab open and unmuted so that you can hear when the music starts. That is the secret. Anyway, I've got a Polyan Run story going. Which, if I remember, I got Eden's Blessing the last time I played. Apparently not. Might have been the time before. So how's everyone doing? Y'all having a good day as you watch the bondage of Ares? Kill the poops, kill the poops, kill the poops. Kill the poops. And then hope we get a good item or a good void roll. We won't. My luck has been absolute dog crap lately. Case in point. It's inactive, so we don't even get stats out of it. We just send it to the void, and now our eyeball will pop out every time we do that. Breaks and displays just a black screen. I look for a live red badge. Oh. I see. And now you know Sephi's secret, and you can steal it from her and hope that you are the fastest. Can you see my mouse? You can see my mouse. Get rid of that. Do-do-do-do-do. I hate this room. It sucks. Because of that. I was not in the right spot. Well, this is gonna be a great day. Gonna be a great day. Ah, frick, I hate these. This is another crappy room, at least to start with. You know, I don't know if these actually do damage, because I don't think I've ever been... Oh, they don't do damage, they just push you around. Okay. Never mind. This room is a lot less worrisome than I thought it would be. Sephi committing the ultimate betrayal by having a job? But Sephi, you won't be the first to huff the fluff anymore. No. Hi Matcha, hi Ko. That wouldn't be a terrible thing to have. Not worth blowing up my machine anymore, especially because it's at the perfect number. Look at it. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Hi Zira. How are you? How's everyone? Also, now that people have filtered in a little bit, it's going to be a shorter stream than usual. I'm only going to be hanging out with y'all for 2 hours today. Ooh. Kind of sucks to not get stats, really, to start. But Luckfoot is good. That means that all pills are now good. Although I'm about to die again. And I did because I wasn't looking at the bullets. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. Hi, Tenchi. Hey, all. Up is a direction. Specifically, a relative direction. Generally based on the gravitational force of whatever body you are standing on or orbiting. Yeah. Da-da. I'm just gonna wait for these flies. Now tell me about the principle of entropy. Well, entropy is essentially just the large-scale version of osmosis, where everything tries to be evenly distributed across the universe, which means that you end up with another way that it's put, which is harder to understand, is that the universe trends towards the highest information density, or towards complete chaos. But it's really just osmosis of places that have high density of particles or energy. It generally, over time, spreads out to lower places until eventually it is evenly spread across the universe. So maximum entropy would be everything, including like yourself, every little bit of your the pieces that make up the atoms in your body would be evenly spread from end to end to end to end. That's it. And there would be no more energy to gain, because energy is gained from moving things to lower energy points. How do I know about this? So, A, I'm a nerd. B, I paid attention in physics class in high school. So hi, and thank you for Sarah Straw's special cool. Everyone, please drink water. Also, hello, Sharky. It's nerd bird time. You know what? I'm gonna do a thing. Because I feel like it. I'm gonna sit in collab time, and if anyone who is allowed to wants to join, they may. As I crunch my fingers. Because otherwise I'm just gonna be playing Isaac, so it's gonna be chatting and me being bad at a game. Really bad at a game. Like, terribly. What's my lost streak at? Like 100 now? Does it say? No, it doesn't. A shame. Wait, why have I not taken this pill? It'll be nothing but good. I don't want to use the eye scooper because it might be an item that I want to get rid of and turn into stats, which is what I desperately need right now. I don't think it is likely to be an active. At least nothing that I would care about, I don't think. Actually, can boss items be actives? Yes. The bullet flies suck. I do not appreciate them. I have to give them special care, or they'll kill me. Also, hello, Bilnum. Ah. Hello, Steve, Jeff, Jacob. Welcome to the Twitch side of things. And also, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your time here. The Twitch does give you access to redeems and stuff. You can make me do silly things. How you doing? Just taking a dinner break from drawing wholesome say-so things? Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Alright, what do we get? Roid Rage. That sucks, actually. Well, the speed is okay. The rest kind of sucks. But we still have item room. I am sorry Tenchi, I did not see that until the boss was already dead. I will do so on the next boss if that is okay with you. Basically just being told to take a harder damage. Give me the bomb. A dragon pun. Man. I would make a joke about Sephi, but I don't want to be dragging her through the mud, you know? So... I have to make a dragon pun. Which means it can be horny. In fact, it's expected to be horny. And I am expected to wing it. I got depression. Yeah, what's new? I do have a Discord server. Oh. Hi, Sintel. Bop. Tenchi, I don't think there's any preparation. It's Isaac. Also, Hayuko. I am a dork. Next question. Also, thank you, Cole, for going for the Discord command. I appreciate it. Ow. Random leg pain. Oh, I didn't know about the touching the cloud part. Oh, hold on. Oh, and it's free. Well. This one? Frick. Well, frick. That's not an item I want. This is a bad run. This is gonna suck. It's doable, but it's gonna suck. So Tenchi, I'm sorry, but if touching the boss would kill me, I'm not gonna do it. Because I just got put in a very precarious situation. Which does increase my damage, but my goodness, I am now squishy. On every floor. Unless I get a bunch of soul hearts and then don't lose them. That would be very good. Very unlikely, but very good. What do you mean, Yuko? Why do you say something so suspicious? Congrats on your streak, Zira. Ow. Frick. Please give me soul heart. Yay. A little more survivability. Hey, don't need to worry about those too much now that I know they don't hurt me. They just block my shots, which is incredibly annoying. A dime. We're living. Oh my god. A dime into miter into small rock. My goodness. This character is Apollyon. Apollyon starts with Isaac stats minus 1 HP and the Void as an active item. Consumes any pedestal items in the room and triggers the effects of all previously consumed active items. Consuming a passive item grants a permanent stat boost that is random. Consuming an active item permanently adds its activation effect to Void's activation effect. So basically, it's, in theory, slowly accumulates active effects over time and can increase your stats if you, if it's not a passive item that you want. Like, say, Curse of the Tower. Kind of a sucky item. If you get hit, you drop a bunch... Oh my god. You drop a bunch of bombs, right? Like the Tower card. Oh my god. And that's a bad one, but it is a passive, so you can instead turn it into a random 2-stat increase. Speaking of, Diplopia, active item. Great, doubles every item in the room. Boop. It is now in the void. Since it's a consumable, next time I use this, it will duplicate all items in the room. But it will only do it once. He doesn't have any certain hearts he can collect. He's pretty normal other than the void. Apollyon's very basic. Other than, yeah. Learning when you should use the void, when you shouldn't. Because if you use the void on something that hurts you, it will hurt you every time you use it. Which is bad. You don't want it. Also, mysterious pink liquid. I love mysterious pink liquid. Makes me feel fuzzy and warm. You might... The only character that restricts you on what hearts you can pick up, 2 characters, are Blue Baby and Bethany. Blue Baby can only ever have blue hearts and black hearts, can never have red hearts, and Bethany cannot have soul hearts or black hearts, only red hearts.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Sharky. Would you like to sit around and chat while I play Isaac and talk nonsense?
That sounds good to me. Hi, Burb. Hi, chat.
Hello.
I too am sitting around doing nonsense, as I'd said, drawing the wholesome say-so things.
Entirely say so, I'm sure. Never would
Absolutely.
you draw anything untoward, nor erotic, nor inflaming of the human emotions in any way.
So true. Hello, Tenchi. Hello, Ko. It's me, the shark. I'm Ari. I'm an artist. I hang out.
Tenchi was drawing a shark today.
Yeah. Draw more sharks. I too was drawing a shark today. And plan to do more. Right now, probably. Let's see.
Yes. Perfect.
What? Sharks
Well, as
are
perverse by nature.
we're so pure.
By nature, they're perverse.
Can we see the shark,
Yeah.
Tensi? Or is it too spicy for Twitch?
Well, I mean, if it's not too spicy for Twitch, a link can be posted, and if it is too spicy for Twitch, there's a place for that, you know. Just saying. I was trying to lure him into the cloud, into my depression. Do I want to peek in here? I have diplopia. I want to peek in here. Wow, these suck.
Had me a smoothie for dinner. Popped in and said hello to Naomi. They're lovely. And then now here I am, big vibing.
Nice. What kind of smoothie?
Strawberry banana.
The classic.
The classic. I usually have like a wild berry mix, and then I throw a banana in there because I have fresh bananas, and so I got to. And then I have strawberries and bananas, which I wouldn't normally add another banana into, but they're getting pretty brown, so I was like, I better get through these. So
Gotta use them up before they go bad. Or turn them into bread, as we all do when the bananas go bad, right?
how many bananas do you need for bread? Because I've only got one left, but you say that, and now I am thinking probably need more than one.
You
Need,
could probably make
enough
like
to do-
you could probably make like a good-sized muffin or 2 out of 1. Because I think you usually only use like 3 or 4.
I don't have any muffin cups, muffin tins. But I do have an automatic bread maker, and I don't have to make a full loaf. I can just make a half loaf or something, see if one banana does it.
You could also just make a like banana flatbread,
Mmm.
banana sheet cake.
God, you love banana bread?
Everyone loves
I don't think I've
banana
ever
bread.
heard
It's
of you eating
banana.
banana bread, Go. I always heard you eating chocolate muffins. So true, Aries. Everybody does love banana bread. But Ko has, like, to borrow one of Alia Ushas's lines, right? Ko seems to have very strict dietary requirements.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's kind of a time I miss. The person I live with used to have a crippling Starbucks addiction. And then stopped. But it's unfortunate because they would sometimes get banana bread. They would have some, and I would get the rest. And I have to admit, Starbucks' banana bread is solid. So is their pumpkin bread.
It's pretty good. I remember it being pretty fucking expensive, but it
No,
was
that's the issue.
good in part because a friend of mine had told me that when they make it to banana bread, they nuke it with a pat of butter on it.
I'm sure.
And I don't hate that. Like that's how I make it at home. You know, it's fantastic.
Also, thoughts on pumpkin bread and pumpkin cookies?
Pumpkin bread, very nice. Pumpkin cookies, it's not that they aren't nice, but there are a lot of other cookies I'd prefer over it. But it is still good. Quite nice.
Yes. Also, I have not Steve. I assume a band, question mark? Monkeys. Frick.
In such lovely font, too. Gracious. The Freak Circus. Banana bread and their macchiatos were just chill. I used to be work at a coffee shop, and it turned out that macchiato. So I was told. I couldn't tell you how super true this is, but I was told that we made a caramel macchiato, but we very specifically had to call it either a caramel frap or caramel latte because macchiato is like a copyrighted term.
Is it?
That apparently that's what the owner of that shop had told me. I worked there for a summer. It was the summer before I went to college. I almost hate to use the term that I was a barista for a few months, but it was a very, very nice coffee shop. So I had all the fixins, made coffee shop and good sandwiches.
So you're a barista?
I guess so. Well, barista, but whatever.
Just because you put the fancy accent into it doesn't make it any fancier, Sharky. I'm sorry.
It's not even said with the fancy accent. I just like saying it like that. I think it's only spelled with one R, but barista.
Burrito? I forgot to walk into the boss again. Dang it. You were lied to, says Nom. Is not copyright.
No. I wonder why she was particular about it then.
Actually, it's only a macchiato if it's from the macchiato region of France. Otherwise, it's just sparkling coffee. So silly. Okay.
She was particular about that, turned out. Maybe she was mistaken. Hi, Nom.
Also, yes, hi, Nom. You know what? I don't drink coffee, but Starbucks vanilla bean frappuccino?
I have
Also,
never
I walked into the
ordered...
boss.
Well then.
I did twice.
Punch. I have never ordered anything from any coffee shop that was not either black coffee or a French vanilla or a hazelnut latte. Normal latte. I don't like anything else, and I feel like everything else is just I don't know. It's like a milkshake.
Oh.
It's like a hot milkshake, I guess. And there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't have very much of a sweet tooth.
See, I like vanilla bean frappuccinos because it's vanilla ice cream but watered down is good. And it's sweet, yes, but it's more vanilla-y than sweet. No.
caffeine thing, they do decaf. Yeah, I can't take caffeine because of my medication, so I've always ordered decaf things. Although I've noticed, where was that coffee? The coffee shop that I've been to with Bird. I noted they're like, we can't do like caffeine free for like anything but black coffee. And I remember thinking, it was like, well, why don't you just make it with the black coffee, but the caffeine free one? But they probably, like most places, I think if they're making like a frap, they almost always just use cold brew coffee. They rarely use brewed coffee that's just chilled, which makes sense. If you're doing cold brew coffee, it's more concentrated for reasons related with how coffee is made.
Do I use that on this? Ugh.
What else are you gonna do?
I didn't mean to grab that one. Well, that sucks.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I only meant to grab 2 of the packs, but I guess I have 2 rotten babies now. And I'm doing a no red hearts run. When I have Vampy, which sucks. I need a red heart. I have little Vampy. I've got so much damage though. It might have been worth it. Hold on.
Oh, it's 100% worth it. That's why I was saying it was good to take.
It was good to take. I just didn't want to take the other rotten baby. Because rotten baby's alright, but not like put me down to 0 red hearts when I've got little Vampy, you know? Vampire bat.
I think it's still worth it. Well, okay, so I haven't played the remake actually, so they may well have reduced the number of red heart sources. In the past, I would have said it's worth it because red hearts are fucking coming out of every orifice, like the heart containers, rather.
They have reduced them because they culled like, was it 3/4 of the items? Hi, Splashy. Like, there's way less items now, and I know that I think there's less heart items. Although there's a particular heart item that is Mondo busted called Binge Eater, where every food item, so every item that you find from finding it will flash between whatever randomly spawned and a random food item. So you can choose which one by timing it, and the random food item will give you a stat up and reduce your speed by 0.02.
Nice. Hello V, hello Splash. Hello horse.
Heyo everybody. Also for those who are just coming in, short stream today.
3 horses in a trench coat. You going somewhere, or is that just the vibe today, short stream day?
I am going to end stream a bit early because I have at the moment, rare opportunity of actually having guaranteed quiet this evening. So I'm going to do some ASMR recording that I've been wanting to do, and catch up on commissions because I just haven't had time to work on them lately.
Nice.
So I'm a little behind, so. And then I can have an ASMR video out this week.
Let's go. Every time I see horse's name, I think of 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Is horse in a trench coat? But it's just a single horse.
Could be 3, you don't know. They're wearing a trench coat. That's the point, it's the perfect disguise. You would never know. Only one horse needs to have his little head exposed.
Stitches, unfortunately, does literally nothing for Void. It doesn't copy the passive effects of items that are active. Which means it doesn't do anything, sadly. Alright, and I have no extra keys. Do I want to potentially farm an extra key? Yeah, I want to farm an extra key. I want to go to the shop. I got some muns. Okay, the two zombie babies are kind of doing a lot of work.
1 horse equals 3 kobolds. That makes sense to me.
Is that like horsepower to kobold power math, or?
Excuse me. Hello, Godzilla.
Hello, Godzilla. It's been a bit. How you doing? Also, sorry, V. I only refer to you as V, not Vampy.
Are they a
Oh, yeah.
vampy? Do they do vamp-related things?
Well, VBB stands for Vampire Bun Bun.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. Now you know. Now you are no longer ignorant. Ow.
Listen. As a shark, I am many positive qualities. Unfortunately, I am pretty ignorant at large. Not a smart shark, kind of dumb. Kind of dumb of ass.
You same,
But I
except
make
I'm not a
up for that
shark.
with an absolutely enormous personality.
And dick.
Many.
Yay, Blood Oath is useful now. And Curse, Charm of the Vampire, not Curse. No.
This horse is trying to bring out our rivalry right now on stream.
I don't know, Horse kind of started a bird rivalry too.
Oh. That's just like a horse. That's not surprising.
God, that room is awful.
Just awful.
Just awful. Fucking terrible. Worst room I've seen in like at least 3 minutes.
I don't remember who I heard say that. It's just awful. Oh, yes I do. Never mind. The Red Letter Media, Mr. Plinkett Star Wars reviews. The hooker.
What?
This is just awful.
My battle brother. Why you call me stinky? I'm not stinky. I'm clean.
Have
I
you
just
taken,
ruined this run.
The dirt
Um,
bath since last we were talking about it? I didn't see what you picked up.
Monstro's Lung.
Oh. Yeah, well,
Which is
I
supposedly
wouldn't
a
say
good
that
item.
Yeah, it's a good item. It doesn't ruin the run. It just makes it really fucking inconvenient.
Oh, I have never won a run with Monstro's Lung. I cannot manage it.
Yeah. No, it's crazy powerful overall. Especially
Yeah.
if you end up with a lot of shot speed, and then you just basically just tap it and get full shots, but that is one of those, like, if once your shot speed is that high anyway, you've probably won the run whether you got Monsters Lung or not. Yeah, have you preened your feathers lately?
I preened earlier. My feathers are nice and straight and clean and fresh, and I hate this room. I hate this room immensely. Wow. Also, I kind of hate Monstro's Lung for a few reasons. One, it makes you do charge stuff, you know, which is always inconvenient. Even if it's a big power bump. Like, Brimstone is great, but it's also... Brimstone has piercing and is easy to aim, whereas Monstro's Lung, under some circumstances, you can straight up miss the thing right in front of you that you're shooting at.
Like, I remember there's a stat that increases or decreases its spread, but I might be thinking of a different roguelite.
I know it's also partially due to, like, bullet size. Like, if you don't have much damage...
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
it makes the bullets really small, and that can make them go around. There's a few other things, but I don't like Monsters Lung. I almost never get a good run with it.
How
Let's
are
see
you
if
at
this is
preening
the...
fur? Who preens fur? Gracious.
You can't preen fur. That's just grooming.
Monstrous
Just
Lung
preening.
plus Ipecac? That does sound fucking awful. I can't remember the last time I ever got that particular combo, but it sounds horrible.
It is the worst combination until you get Pyromaniac, then it is immediately the best combination. Because now you can't
Ipecac is
die.
the one that turns your tears into like mortars, right?
Yes.
Like exploding mortars. Yeah.
And Pyromaniac makes explosions heal you for half a heart.
Oh yeah, that's great for a lot of reasons.
Yeah. Did I showed you the absurd run that I got with Ipecac recently, right?
I think you did. Was it one of the ones you put in Hunt, like you did?
Yeah.
There. Or something? Yeah, I did see.
Yeah.
That.
It was so crazy. It was soy milk, Ipecac, nails, Sacred Heart.
I will basically never take Ipecac if I don't already have explosion immunity.
I
Have they made soy milk good? Because it was always. Oh no, soy milk wasn't the best. What am I thinking of?
the
I'm
soy
thinking
milk
of
was
soy
bad.
milk with one of the constellations that just fucking ruins your game, and I forget what it is.
Mm.
I think it's the one that makes all your stats as
Oh, Libra. It was Libra.
Libra. Yeah, soy milk Libra. Because it
Oh, yeah.
used to be broken because it would infinitely scale your damage or something, because Ipecac, or not Ipecac, because soy milk infinitely lowered your shot size but increased your shot speed or something. And then they made it so it was limited, and then it's like it just ruins the game. Soy milk Libra. So I'm curious if they ever changed the way soy milk works.
Soy milk on its own works about the same. It's very good if you get the right synergies. Do
Yeah,
some
exactly. It depends on.
mondo damage.
I'll tell you, one of those synergies is not Ipecac. That's for sure.
It can be, actually. As long as you have range, it makes Ipecac really good. And of course, if you get Pyro. But if you get some range, you're not really going to have to worry about it too much unless you get too close to a wall.
I might be mistaken. It might be that soy milk Libra was like the only way it made it like really good. Am I crazy? It's been ages since I played this. It's been a very long time.
Wow. I gotta... Whoa.
Guppy transformation still the best? Dude, Guppy transformation
No.
has always been pretty fucking nuts, but it's not...
They made it to where, as far as I can tell, transformations don't increase your damage anymore. They just impart a single special effect, and that's it. And the visuals.
I don't think... To my recollection, Guppy didn't increase your stats too much anyway. It was just that it generated flies all the time. And would generate just insane, impossible amounts of flies that were crazy good.
I swear it increased your damage a bit, too. Like, originally.
It probably did. Like, to my recollection, all transformations did change your stats slightly, but the point of it was giving you infinite flies. What's the item that gives you a heart to defend? I forget the name of that one.
Isaac's
I
heart.
thought talking about actual Ipecac.
You ever tasted Ipecac?
No, I've never had a desire to induce vomiting chemically, I guess.
It's crazy that you can just buy that off the shelf. You could go into a pharmacy and get some Ipecac.
I feel like it probably has a different purpose than just inducing vomiting, but I do know that's...
Nope, that's it.
Its attribute.
That is
Really?
it.
That would be funny. That is literally the only thing it is intended to do.
No.
Wouldn't really surprise me, though, I suppose. Good try.
I blame Monster's Lung on that because I'm having to pay more attention to the charge than on dodging stuff.
I don't super blame you. Like I said, I'd probably skip Monstro's Lung more often than I'd take it, for sure.
Yeah, unfortunately I didn't have the choice because it was the freaking curse.
Look it up. Let's find out, chat. Ipecac. Ipecac. Nope, that's AI overview. That's almost certainly inaccurate.
Thank you for Sarah Straw's special cool, everyone, including those of you in chat. Drink water. I keep forgetting to look at the chat that lets me see YouTube chat too.
These are words I do not know.
What are the words?
It is an expectorant.
It causes vomiting. hate these.
Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so Ipecac is used to clear phlegm, but it's in very low doses. It, yeah. Emetic is the other form. It is a rapid-acting emetic, which reduces vomiting. So it does have another use.
As sinus relief.
Oh, it's... Oh, wait, subsequent studies. It was used as a first aid treatment for orally ingested poisons, but Wikipedia states that subsequent studies revealed the stomach purging produced by Ipecac to be far less effective at lowering total body poison concentrations than the adsorption effect of oral activated charcoal.
I'm not even gonna tolerate this run.
Let's go.
Oh my god, it was worth it.
Ipecac syrup is no longer recommended for routine management of outpatient ingestions of medications or other chemicals. So it is not recommended to use it for its emetic
This is new.
purposes.
Did chat hydrate? Oh yeah. Chat hydrate again. V to redeem. Uranus. Ice tears. Ooh. I haven't gotten this one before. Ah, ice tears are so good. They're so good. I can freeze things now. My enemies can become shrapnel. I've acquired ice spear and...
I don't think there's any real authentic reason to get syrup of Ipecac anymore. And can you still buy it?
Probably. I know you can online. But that doesn't mean much.
Buy it online. Oh, you can buy it. So what you can buy is homeopathic Ipecac, but it does not look like you can still buy just Ipecac, like anywhere. It's not on Amazon. Everything that's on Amazon is homeopathic.
Which means it's water.
You know, which is scam, yeah.
Drink a Powerade Zero in water. Oh, by the way, for a fun medical thing, just because it's reminded me of it. So I've changed my... Ugh. Not taking it. I changed my medication method of ingestion, right?
Right, I recall. Yeah, you mentioned, yes.
I read the label, and it is the medication suspended in castor oil.
Nice.
Which is... I mean,
Pretty interesting. That's a... is that not a fish oil? Castor oil of some sort?
No, castor oil is, if I remember right, it has something bad about... Hold on. I don't want to talk out of my butt.
She homied all over my path until I Ipecac. Hey, yo!
So, castor oil comes from castor, the castor bean, which is what you make ricin from.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, that's one of those fun facts the same way that, like, you know, apples have cyanide in it, right?
Well, they have a very small amount of cyanide versus eating castor beans uncooked or improperly prepared can kill you.
It's all about concentration.
But like I said, eating castor beans improperly prepared will kill you.
Isn't that also the case with pistachios? Are pistachios not extremely toxic?
I don't think they're extremely toxic. I think they're extremely bitter and hard.
Like, is a good kid. Can we get castor oil from Burb? Burb is a castor. So true.
That's a different kind of castor oil, but yes. The sty.
Also,
Do I
it's
do
super
the...
cheap. If you get poisoned, go to the hospital immediately instead of trying to vomit. Absolutely. That has always been my understanding, is do not induce vomiting. Call a poison control center and follow their instructions.
If I remember right, there are some cases where you do induce vomiting, such as swallowing a battery.
Well, that is true, but that's because the effect of
Avoid
having
it.
swallowed a battery is different.
Well, yeah, but
I
I
don't
mean,
know
still.
of any. Yeah, I think it takes 2 cherry pits to die from cyanide poisoning. Really? That seems crazy.
No. If you could extract all of the cyanide out of them, maybe? But if you just eat them, you'll be fine.
What kind of oil do you get from a vampire cat girl? Dot. I have no answers that I can freely say on Twitch, I don't think. What's the answer?
I'm trying. Do you want the answer?
If you know the answer she's about to say. They're about to say.
I don't know. But it's gonna be an essential oil and is going to be claimed to solve everything. That's the answer.
This version says petrification as opposed to slowing. That or I'm just hallucinating. It's an item I've never seen before, the ice spike thing. It seems pretty neat, but it does seem like a pain in the ass since you gotta walk up and push the thing. But I did notice that it does seem like the thing counts as dead the moment it's frozen.
The moment it's frozen, it's dead. If you touch it, it will launch it in a direction and then explode into icicles, which can then freeze other things.
Cheater is correct. Perfect.
And it is a little hard to consider, but when there's, if eventually you get a lot of enemies in a room, it chains really well. And it kills things faster than killing them by health does.
What's the answer, V? What kind of oil do you get from a vampire cat girl? It's an anti-aging oil, but it has to be used immediately.
Nickel.
Do cheek rubs and headbutts. You know what?
I feel like that's
I'm
just
on
a
board
straight.
now.
I don't know. That feels like more of a scam than this essential lavender oil will cure your cancer.
Oh my god. Don't get me started. I have a grandfather who has and is currently going through I mean, he's in his 80s. He's having the expected medical condition of a man that age, right? I won't get too real about it. But I have an aunt who is fucking like religiously zealous about doTERRA essential oils and has been just driving all of
vtuber?
For years now. doTERRA, it's a MLM.
vtuber? Are you sure? Oh, I see.
Positive. Yes,
I thought you meant company. I thought you meant the flower.
No, I mean doTERRA, which is I don't know. Suddenly, I don't know. I think they get mad at you if you call them an MLM for some reason, but it's who fucking cares?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they're
all
fucking
MLMs.
It's they're. I'm sure that I don't know, but the bottom line is she buys like $500 like essential oil kits and offers them for absolutely fucking everything. As a former employee of the local cancer center, I've seen many great results from modern medicine. Yeah, that's exactly one of the conditions that my grandfather is being treated for, like all the time, and it's insane. My aunt, I'll tell this story because it's very funny, but it is very sad about a different thing. She has her own reasons to be extremely mistrustful of like doctors. It's not that she thinks whatever, it's just that she's had some rough experiences. It's one of those things where like I'm like, okay, I get it, but you need to get over it, right? But for that reason, she believes that she has like opened her mind to the truths of the world or whatever. If you don't listen to what the industry wants you to believe, the establishment, right?
Yep.
All of which is to say that she truly believes that she and her daughter have empathically psychic powers. And there was a period of time again, without trying to get too real about it, to make a bummer, but an uncle of mine went missing and unfortunately had, some bad shit happened, is what it is. He was recovered, he was okay, but it led to things. But while he was missing, of course, the family was distraught. And I remember we were on our way to like my grandfather's house where the whole family was going to get together and do the whole family meeting, what are we going to do thing. And on the hour-long drive there, I was driving, and my aunt and her daughter, my cousin, they were in the car, and they were talking about this like latent psychic thing that they could do, and they were like, we should do it. And I'm just sitting there. I am a very firm believer that regardless of my opinion, if whatever you do makes you happy in life and it's not affecting others, have fun. I wasn't gonna sit there in the car in their moment of crisis and say like, you guys are crazy. But I was sure thinking it. But they start doing this thing and they start talking about like, what do you sense? What do you feel? And they're like saying that they think they know where he is, right? And then my aunt picked up the phone. She's like, I gotta call Rebecca, my uncle's husband. And she started dialing the phone, and I grabbed the phone from her and I put it down, like I hung up immediately. And I was like, I don't know what you're about to do, but I am not about to let you call a woman whose husband is missing and tell her that crazy shit you two just did. Like, there is no... You can call the police. It's like, you call the police and tell them your dumb shit if you want to, but you are gonna leave that poor woman alone. It is a crazy fucking story. But he was found. Everything's okay. That's why it's a funny story to tell. Coping mechanisms to say shit. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, minus her calling somebody and making it their business was where I drew the line. But like, I was beside myself listening to the shit they were saying. But I'm not gonna, it is what it is. It's a coping mechanism. They're going through their thing. That's my bite opportunity. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, the cancer center thing. Yeah. This is the other thing is that's the same woman and she was... What was it? Copaiba?
What?
Something that she was offering is like an essential oil that's like a weed alternative. Copaiba or something like that.
Cannabidiol?
No, because it wasn't CBD. It wasn't a cannabinoid. It was just... I don't know.
Sharky, look.
I see polyphemus.
Yes. I've seen this 3 times since playing this save file.
It's a pretty rare one because it's pretty fucking powerful.
Yep.
To my recollection, it makes your tears one giant tear, right? Yeah.
Yep. And it has pass through, but with reduced damage. And it's so much damage.
Reduced damage.
On the pass through, yes.
Years ago, I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but maybe it was years ago, so it could very well be. Yeah, best to keep it in your pants. I do like paranormal stuff, but I wouldn't say necessarily. I also like paranormal things. I have a very agnostic and just as you. Well, I don't say agnostic. I say atheist. But you know what? Probably shouldn't turn into a conversation about that. But the bottom line is, yeah, skeptical. But I really love stories about the paranormal. I'm happy to suspend my disbelief for. I never let the truth get in the way of a good story, man. Tell me about your haunted shit. I used to work at, this might be a little too real life, but I don't care. It's fine by me. I used to work for the RMS Titanic Incorporated company, which has the, like,
just don't dox yourself.
Rights and shit to a lot of, whatever. This was a lifetime ago. It's like 15 years ago. And, I was one of their artifact specialists. I worked at the exhibit in Las Vegas. And I used to get all kinds of questions about, like... Because all the... Like, there were some... We had, like, some 300 some artifacts that were all real. And we used to get questions about them, like,
Depends on what the link is to, V. Is it haunted, Sharky? Is it
Well, it's to
scientifically
relive
haunted?
as in to, it could have been. Could have been. Yeah, I mean that this is to relive because it's like a job I used to do at a location that still exists. Is what I mean. Like it's a bit more like identifiable more than when I was saying that I didn't want to get too real about it. It was more that I want to talk about like the bummer part of what happened to my uncle. You know what I mean? But regarding the Titanic thing, it's more that I literally worked here. But I was one of the artifact specialists. I am a Titanic historian in a past life.
Race car, thank you for subscribing at tier 3 for 48 months. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Boo. Ah.
Wow.
Sorry.
Anyway, I used to be told all the time that part of it, like one of the older guys who worked there told me that the promenade deck was haunted because it had in there a little like info plaque / memorial thing to Officer Lee. I forget his first name. Fucking something Lee. But he was the officer on watch when the ship hit the iceberg. It was hypothetically his job to make sure that the ship did not hit an iceberg. For a lot of reasons, obviously, it didn't happen, hit the iceberg, and allegedly, his ghost haunts the, like, fucking pair of glasses or whatever we had that belonged to him. And I just remember thinking, like, in Las Vegas? That's what he's haunting? That's what his spirit is doing? But there was no denying, and I had a little bit of fun, like, that the promenade deck exhibit was, like, super cold. It was kept at like 50 degrees to try to give like a little bit of a taste of how cold it was that night, right? I mean, it was far colder than 50 Fahrenheit. But it's really cold in there. It's really dark. Like there's like a diorama set up to make it look like you're on the deck of a ship looking out at night. It's really cool, right? And there's always some spooky shit going on in there. And my skeptical brain was like, well, yeah, it's because we're in a fucking casino. There's all kinds of noises all over the place. But it is spooky sometimes. It is great. I liked it. The song I want to link is by the band that was in the movie Titanic.
I would say for that, just post it in the Discord.
Trying to think of. I mean, I would assume we're not talking about the White Star Orchestra, but maybe you are. In the movie Titanic, though, I can't think of a. What was her name? What was her name? Did My Heart Will Go On for the movie? That doesn't sound like a fact you would know, Ares. I'm not sure why I asked.
Yeah, I didn't like Titanic. It is like okay, but I am not a history buff.
It was fairly accurate and also very not accurate. The band that played the White Star Orchestra. I actually don't know. Celine Dion. Yeah, that was the name. Celine Dion sang My Heart Will Go On.
The library's so good as Apollyon. Sorry. It's so good.
Apollyon is fucking good. I didn't know that a real band played the White Star Orchestra. But I do know that, as best accounts can recollect, that the way they went down in the movie is more or less the way they went down in real life. That they were dismissed and told to go to the lifeboats, and then they all decided not to, and they just kept playing on the deck. Accounts are that they played in like 3 different locations. They like moved around the deck performing. Accounts do vary on the part where the ship was like actively listing like 45 degrees, like ass up in the air, face down, ass up, and that they were still playing. Like that seems unlikely to me, but that's one of the account. I think it was Molly Brown who said that.
This
the
is worth it.
Unspeakable Molly Brown. Why does Twitch consistently give me Spanish stats on Sharky's stream? The shark is this is shark profiling? Yeah, what the hell? ¿Por qué?
I think it's profiling Sharky.
I think it is. Get a 4-leaf ad, then their launch.
Piece of clubs. Don't care.
I do not suffer ads. Actually, Twitch is one of the few times that I don't just use an ad blocker. I do have a Twitch Nitro subscription just because I watch so much Twitch. But otherwise,
Sharky's a VTuber watcher. Filthy.
I mean, I was gonna say I do not watch VTubers, but I watch you and Aries, or you and Miri. You are Aries.
Me and me? Oh my goodness. Ooh, speed down. Yay, I'm so happy about that.
Sharky. My Discord name is Renoa. Renoa Shark Edition. YouTube is fair game though. So true. I actually do have a YouTube subscription as well, but that was for a different reason. I don't have one because I care to support YouTube per se. It's for a cousin of mine who I'm a caretaker for a cousin of mine, and he likes YouTube, and so I have one for him so that when he's over here, I can give him. I'm about to say a fucking real phrase. I can give him an iPod Touch that has the YouTube app installed on it. iPod Touch, man. I think those have been discontinued for a decade now. Pretty sure of that.
I've got 20 damage.
I saw that I got pinged, but I don't see where it was. Music. There it is.
I'm not taking Bloody Lust. I will take Money is Power, though. I've got 22.5 damage. It's so much.
Oh, this phrase. I wasn't sure what phrase you were talking about, V, but no, so yeah, don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. I'll listen to that later. Hell yeah. Don't tell me that. That's still my music player in the race car along with my iPod Classic in the race car.
Race car has a race
Or
car.
race car. Or race car. Like the bird's expression of unbridled joy when she gets to murder.
Murder. More murder. Ooh. And I get a refund on Money is Power. Neat.
I also own a second generation iPod. It was a black one. It is dead. It is dead, but I do still own it.
I have an iPod Nano, or not Nano. No, it is a Nano. I have an iPod Nano somewhere.
The itty bitty boys.
The tiny rectangle.
Yeah,
Frick
yeah.
that. I refuse.
Supercharged that drains your wallet because it hates you.
Not taking Bob's brain on this run. That's just death.
I'm trying to think of a reason that someone's main music player inside of a car would still be an iPod, but like it's just cool. Like I don't. It's become the time where you don't need a reason anymore. It's like, oh fuck, it's a working iPod. I'm putting shit there. That's great.
Hey, race car, you should post the emote that I made for you recently and at Sharky with it.
Yeah, at me.
Sharky, have you watched Doctor Who? At all?
Have I watched Doctor Who? Very little. No, I wouldn't say I watched it.
That's fine. It'll still work. I was trying to avoid that. Also, race car did answer as to what kind of car it is.
Yeah, I saw that. Supercharged BRZ, he said.
Are you a car person?
Off and on. Off and on. I'm aware of what a BRZ is. Namely that it, I feel like race car might get very upset if I say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway because it's there. That the BRZ is kind of like a copycat Nissan GTR, I think. Basically looks much the same, but they are not the same.
Race car, when are you getting the anime wrap on the race car?
Subaru. I say Subaru, but you know, I think it's South Korean.
Yeah.
I remember hearing someone tell me that it's Subaru.
More normally spoken, it would probably be Subaru.
Is it Korean or Japanese? Suddenly, I might be wrong. I thought it was Korean.
Subaru. Subaru is Japanese, no?
Probably Japanese.
Do I spend $15 for the map? But I have money as power, but also it's the map. Frick.
It do be a looker though. It is a sexy car. I like the Nissan GTR. Although I like the 90s GTRs when they were still called the Skylines, but I think they were only Skylines in Japan. But
Spend money damage. It's only 1 damage. I'm so slow, but that golden chest, it calls to me.
I want to say it was I think it was the R32 GTR. Skyline.
Also, I tried to convince Matcha to get an electric motorcycle today.
Wow.
He said he wanted a motorcycle, and I was like, well, if you're getting a motorcycle, like, go electric, because it's that and the other thing, and there's some cool electric ones. I found a freaking Hypersport electric motorcycle that has a 300-mile range. Which is nuts.
That is kind of nuts. Anyway, yeah, I had to look it up. Yeah, it was the R32, I think it was a 94 R32 GTR that a friend of my cousin's had imported, and it was fucking fantastic.
While talking to Matcha about motorcycles, we also talked about the phrase you may have heard, loud pipes save lives.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
And
insufferable fucking phrase.
Yes. And I have known that, because I've seen it in various places, that statistically that is exactly the opposite of what it does. It is in fact bad for safety. But also, I decided to look it up to make sure I wasn't talking out of my butt on some little facts about that. And it was so great to see that the first people who say that show up on Google is Harley Davidson. They're the first people it shows up with.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's exactly gonna be those that kind of drivers that do that.
Now, I hate this boss, especially in this arena. It's awful. He is undodgeable. And I hate the falling rock attacks. Period. Heck this game. But I got Mr. Dolly, so it's okay.
Close one. I was watching the stream instead of the Discord one because I was looking at chat. Scons are very sweet. Yeah, they are. People who say straight pipes save lives don't recognize they're on the big 3-ton location. In fact, very squishy. So I think the idea of the whole loud pipe saved lives is taking the muffler off of a motorcycle so that it fucking vibrates the entire neighborhood. And their whole idea is that, like, well, when I'm driving on a highway, make sure people see me.
It's not. So firstly, statistically it is shown that A, people in front of you, which is where you're most likely going to have a crash as a motorcycle, are not going to hear the pipes more likely. Secondly, if they do, it is going to desensitize them to the fact that you're there because they're going to block it out really quickly. And also, you won't be able to hear crap like sirens, horns, and stuff, and you will be distracted the entire time you're driving, as well as potentially damaging your hearing. And there's an important thing I was told in driving school. That, you know, if you drive a car, you are choosing the safer option, and you are choosing, if you get into a wreck, you are choosing a tank build. The car will protect you. If you choose a motorcycle, you are choosing a dex build. You need to dodge everything. It is on you 99% of the time to not get into a wreck.
But you know what I have done is there was a time I didn't have a car while I was living with family, and so I drove my cousin's cruiser for a while. Without a license, it was very dangerous, but I knew how to drive it. It was fine. By the way, Burb, we can see your mouse on stream.
No, the mouse. I'm sorry. I know it's annoying.
But he had one of those. He had like one of the like $900 like Bluetooth helmets or whatever. Probably over $1,000. I don't know.
About $500.
And boy, are they fucking magic! Like when it was powered on, like Bluetooth radio, gorgeous, fantastic. Heard nothing. It was as though I was in a car. I could hear absolutely nothing outside. Perfect noise canceling. It was crazy comfortable.
Dude, noise canceling is great. As long as it still allowed you to hear outside sounds, because that's very important when driving.
I believe they're like active noise canceling, so they are filtering like long droning perpetual noises, but other sounds would come through. So I could hear horns honking, I could hear a siren, shit like that.
Also, I also have people on stream have heard it. There's someone in my neighborhood who has a very, very tiny penis and likes to announce it repeatedly throughout the day. I.e., they have a very loud motorcycle that they like doing laps around a residential neighborhood. They just do laps.
Yeah.
And I'm going to... taking that. Bozo's pretty decent.
I've seen people driving motorcycles in t-shirts. Yikes. I was not... I wasn't driving that bike in shorts and flip-flops, but I also was not wearing all the... My cousin was a very serious biker. He had, like, the whole thing. The leather... What's it called? Drag suit or something? Like, it's the jacket with fucking plates in it so that you slide along the ground instead of go tumbling. I forget what they're called. But like he had those with the chaps, the road rash chaps and everything. Only thing I could say for sure about it was that after a long drive, that boy stunk. Those garments needed to be washed.
Well, yeah.
Buy motorcycle, you should factor in another 1 to 4K in clothing. Yeah,
Just
I believe it. Body airbag, yeah. But I was driving that motorcycle for a few months before I got a car, and I wasn't driving it very frequently because, like I said, I didn't have a motorcycle. What are they called? Sticker motorcycle
license.
Something.
License.
Well, it's an add-on to a license, but
Yeah.
this is like a motorcycle permit part to the license, and I didn't have that, but I didn't. Yeah, I'm sitting here saying I didn't need it. I don't know if I needed it. I don't know what it does for you. I just didn't have it and just rode the bike anyway. I just didn't take it all the time.
You were riding that bike illegally.
It was
You've admitted to a crime. You're going to jail.
Criminal. Better stinky than dead. I think he just needed to wash him, but yeah, like I never took that thing on a road trip, but our living situation at the time was such that he was going a very long distance for work, so he was riding that bike like an hour and a half a day. And yeah, after he came home from work, he could fucking smell it. Fortunately, when he gave me that helmet, he changed the lining inside of it, which I was very grateful for, because when I saw the lining on the inside of his helmet, it was vulgar.
How did I get hit by that? I'm upset. I'm mad. Angry poof. Angry poof.
And then just give you another card for the permit, and then once you get your license, you get a new one to pull for classification. Classification, that's the one. I didn't have a motorcycle classification on my license. In fact, my license has a restriction on it because I'm blind in one eye. Teehee. But it's not a practical restriction. It's that I am not allowed to drive without corrective eyewear, which is funny because it's not like there is corrective eyewear that makes me not blind in one eye, but that's the restriction.
It's a blanket restriction.
Endorsement! Yeah, race car, that's the word. The motorcycle endorsement, part of the license. Your mom is also blind in one eye? Yup.
It's pretty common.
Well,
In fact, remember, most humanoid creatures, in fact, the average is only being able to see out of one eye. And
I
not
don't
very
know if
well
that's
either.
true. I have never known another person that was blind in one eye.
Well, Sharky, think of
don't
how
know,
averages work.
Are you saying that there are humanoid creatures with 0 eyes to make it average one?
Well, there's people who can't see out of either eye. There's people who can see out of both eyes. So the average ends up being around somewhere where it's 1 point something something eyes that you can see out of.
Oh. Think. Are you thinking of the median? That'd be
Both.
the median number of eyes. The median.
It'd be the
number of eyes
average, too.
nowadays. Fucking
Average
2.5
is
children logic.
It's true.
I'm with Nam on this one.
I think I don't.
Minus
well, Nom's not
Tuber.
disagreeing with me. Nom is just calling it shenanigans. I think.
Nam is base. She's on a shark right now. Pets Nam. Mon Nam. Mon. Her right, which makes giving directions challenging because you have to remember you can't just point. Yeah, my left eye is the one that I don't see out of. And it doesn't really affect me that much. I'm very used to it. But it is true that it's funny. I'm actually in a really shitty position because I'm blind in my left eye and deaf in my right ear. So it's kind of annoying for me to I tend to try to just be, if people are walking, like if I'm walking with people, I tend to prefer to be behind them. Is it from birth? Kind of. It's a condition that developed over time because I was born extremely cross-eyed, which there was a surgery when I was very, very young to correct it. Mostly, which is funny because I'm still cross-eyed, but not nearly as severe as it was in the past. When I was an itty bitty baby shark. And what that did was it, I don't know what the word is, but it unsynchronized my eyes such that I could not see out of both eyes. I could see out of either eye. I could choose an eye to look at. And I wore an eye patch because my optician was trying to force me to not prefer an eye, because if you favor one eye over the other, then the unfavored eye will lose acuity. It will get worse. And that is exactly what happened. So my left eye, I don't favor my left eye. I don't see out of it. I look through my right eye, and then I just go blind. Didn't even know that was a thing. The part where you eyes get desync? Yeah. I can't see okay, so here's the... I say that I'm blind in my left eye because that's easier than the explanation I'm about to give, but I'm going to give the explanation because it's more interesting.
Ooh.
Both of my eyes function, but I can only look out of one eye at a time, and I prefer my right eye. Thus, I'm classified as blind in one eye, and I chose my left eye to say that I'm blind out of. But because of that, I cannot see 3D movies. I cannot see the magic eye illusion things. I cannot see the what are they called? Like when I'm in VR chat, it's nothing. And people are always like, "Oh, that must be why, must be like a waste of money." And I'm like, "There's no more waste of money than looking at a monitor. It's still much more immersive because it still looks like real life in the sense that I don't have binocular vision in real life either." Most of that, honestly, being born cross-eyed would almost sound cute if it was. I'm gonna be honest, Nam. I was a fucking adorable baby with that crossed eye. It was. I've seen pictures of myself as an itty bitty baby. And it was some of the cutest shit I'd ever seen. adorable. I had a friend in middle school who could control his eyes independently. You mean like a chameleon could like change their direction, or do you mean like me could choose which eye to look through?
I hate this boss.
Oh, like an iguana.
Without
Yeah,
piercing.
I fucking hate that boss too. I'm sitting here watching you fight it, and I'm.
It would be fine if it just would like commit to a direction, even if it's charging at you, which it doesn't. It just doesn't.
It's your speed. You have slow speed, and in fact, you have lost speed. I was looking actually. I didn't realize you're at 0.4 speed under.
Pretty slow at this point.
Yeah, but you got him.
I got him. Frick you. Frick you. Go boom. Didn't even drop a key for me. Heck you. And then a free but annoying room. Well, that's a tinted rock. I might get a deal with the devil this time. You proud of me? I hate hatred. Hatred. And of course it gives me more. Oh. I missed. Die. Frick. Wish I had more keys.
Oh, that emote. I didn't realize. That's right. Face card.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's the face car of Bo. And Chub dies. I killed the Chub, Sharky.
Well done.
No more Chub for you.
It wasn't mine. Mine's much larger than that. If I find it, I'm sure it's like on my Facebook or something, but if I find a picture of it, I'll show you. It is. I just be honest, like, I was a little tiny baby. The photo I'm thinking of was one of the like baby pictures. It wasn't like a candid one. It was like a little, you know, baby photo studio or whatever the hell. I don't know.
Lucky foot.
But I'm sitting there, and I'm tiny, and I am like pleased as punch. I don't know what. I mean, you know, one of the photo guys was like, I don't know, shaking a toy at me or something behind the camera to get me to smile, and it worked, which is hilarious because it did not work on my brother. I have a twin brother, and so he was in the photo as well, and he was looking sus. Like he was not. He was not. But I'm sitting there, little chubby baby boy, have a huge smile on my face, and one of my eyes is like fucking 80 degrees towards my nose, like just all the way looking at my nose while my other eye is straight. It's cute as hell. I was so cute. Bo's always reminded me of that one video of a guy laughing at a chimp in clown makeup, and it looks miserable as hell. Bozo the clown?
The item. I've got the Bozo item.
Oh. Was it? I didn't look at what it was, but it makes me think of Bozo the Clown.
That's what it is. It turns you into a clown.
Did you ever watch Bozo the Clown as a kid, or were you...
No.
Not...
I'm not a boomer. I'm only 60,000 years old. Thank you.
I watched Bozo the Clown as a kid on a couple occasions. It's fucking weird. I never understood the cream pie thing. The, like, hitting someone with a banana cream pie. There's a lot
Who
of
doesn't
that.
like a cream pie?
Well, this is a different style of cream pie, though, because otherwise you're correct. Birds don't live that long? She's not...
Hello, pickle packs. Not pickle pea? Pumperum? Pumperum?
How old do you think I am? I love cream pies. I think loving cream pies is a timeless fascination, if I'm honest.
That was beautiful.
Damn.
I got the Krampus's head on Void along with a lot of other bonuses, so it's...
Yeah,
if I
saw
have a
that.
charge, it's nuts. And hitting Mom 4 times in one shot... and
How
unlock
old
the
are you?
Halo.
I have no idea how old you might be, V.
Okay, boss will be
But-
up there.
If I think of Twitch demographics, I think the average Twitch account holder is like 27 or something like that.
My average viewer is 23.
Is there a Twitch stat that tells you that?
I go by YouTube mostly, and what I know of people. Although I want to say that is heavily like distorted by the fact that most people, I think it's actually 25. Most people are early 20s that watch me, but then there's a lot of people who are well past their 20s. Y'all old.
No, sound really old all the time. Got that pack of Newports.
Also, VTuber fans tend to be pretty older. Not like old, but older anyway.
Talking like, what's her name from that movie?
Who to what now?
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Remember the name of that
Always
movie?
watching. Monsters Inc.
Always watching.
You don't
Sounded
remember
like
the
Dr.
name of
Girlfriend over
Monsters
there?
Inc?
Now that you've said it, I do. Was that a Disney movie?
DreamWorks.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I just don't remember. I only saw it like twice when I was, I almost said when I was a kid. I wasn't a fucking kid when that movie came out. I was, when
Whole
that came
heck
out?
an adult.
2006? First one?
2006.
Oh, even earlier. Never mind, I was a kid. That was 2001. Holy shit, that movie's a lot older than I thought it was. It's Disney Pixar, apparently.
Oh, I thought it was a DreamWorks one.
I was 13 years old in 2001.
Alright, I'm leaving the rainbow poop there. I'm back for it later.
What common responses you get from people ranged from 27 to 33?
Hello.
Internet said Disney Pixar. But that's the fucking internet.
Torn
So bad people
photo.
think he's 20 years older than I am. I also have been cursed with eternally looking old. When I was 16, no, I was 15. I got my driver's license, and my dad was getting me added to the insurance on the car so I could drive it. And so we went to his insurance agent together.
Hello, new
And
random fan.
the insurance agent kept looking at me, talking to me about questions like the account at large. And I was like answering him, and then I was like, I think you should talk to like my dad about it. He goes, oh, I'm so sorry. He's your dad? I thought he was your brother, and I thought you were the one. And I was like, I'm 15, and he's like, I mean, fucking 45 or some shit like that. What do you mean?
Boss is gonna be over to the right. This room.
I have the
It's going good. How you
dubious-
doing?
I have the dubious pleasure of having never been ID'd at a bar when I'm by myself from age 21. I have never been ID'd by myself. If I'm with other people who look their age, then of course I get ID'd because they typically ID the whole table, right? But if it's just me getting a drink, never been ID'd. My neighbors thought my roommates were my kids.
The new random fan, thank you for the follow. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy your time here. Also, I just want to point out, Penshi, I'm only 60,000 years old, not 64. Thank you. Accidentally pressed spacebar. That sucks.
I do not know the Disney Pixar related timeline, but Wikipedia says that in 2000 it was produced by Pixar for Walt Disney Pictures. So it could be that it was a thing at the time prior to them being purchased, but it would appear. Let's see. Now look at that timeline.
Alright. That's charged. Now I can go and murk the boss with my mouse on my screen. Dang it. Kitty claws. But I'm a bird. Let's eat birds.
Starting in 1999, Pixar and Disney had a collaborative agreement that kept getting renegotiated over and over.
I one-shot it.
Fuck yeah. You did it.
Spirit of the Night and Quarter. I want to take all of these. That's 5 hearts, though. I can't. I cannot. I can do 2, and of those 2, it's these. Spirit of the Night is huge. I go down.
There you go. Yeah, so 2006, Pixar became a subsidiary, but in 2001, it was collaboration. So it would indeed be a Disney Pixar film, just not like Disney Pixar like company.
Boss is either going to be here, 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 or here. This sucks. I could check one of them. It's not here.
Does make it easier getting with older women though, which is bug. Race car, fucking wink, homie. I know how that went. I was.
Oh no.
That is unfortunate.
That's so good though.
It's so good, but do you have to take it to leave? I see the door is shut, and I don't remember how
door's
you.
right here. Door's open.
Oh,
It's just
I was looking at your chat again, and it
I just
looked
have to
fine.
take it, you know.
I agree. I think it's a good idea to take it. You have the damage to not be too punished for it. It's just there's no doubt that it's greed. It's greed.
It's greed, but like I have spectral tears. I hate that spawn. I've got flight. I've got spectral tears. This is about as good as it's gonna get. I'm just gonna do this.
What a horrible night to have a curse.
Yeah, because it also copies my card. My void charges are stacked right now.
Yeah. No, we all see that.
I get shield from. I get so many effects from books. I get the blank card, which is always great. Ow. That was dumb of me. 2 clubs, sure.
But yeah, Ragdoll, I had a. Oh, the context doesn't matter. Priest knows the context. It doesn't matter. But when I was quite young, when I was 19, I spent the night with a young woman who I thought was younger who she was, and she thought I was older than I was. And the short version is that the next morning, someone I knew from school was there. And she was the mother of somebody I was in school with. And that was... Well, it wasn't funny at the time, but it makes a great story.
And yes, Nom, people like older women very specifically.
It was...
I do be hag maxing a little bit. Just a little.
Yeah. Yeah, it was awkward. But they were in like a grade under me and we weren't friends. I knew who they were, but I don't think they knew who I was, to say nothing about the disheveled state I was in at the time. But it did mean that when she was like, "Okay, sweetie, see you later," and left, she was like, "That's my son," and I looked at her and I was like,
Hate that.
"That was like." And then we found out how old each other was, and it was there was a very mutually agreed. I had a lovely time. Let's not do this again. Thank you. It was a very mutual thing, but it was like I said, a funny fucking story. Hag maxing Lamau. Sharky out here with the Riz. Everybody loves sharks. Everybody loves sharks.
Well, I think I am going to lose this run, and I'm sad about it. I should have taken the Satanic Bible, because that would have given me black hearts every time I used Void. I didn't think it through.
On my other monitor. Let me turn my other monitor towards me. All my monitors are looking away from me because I had them configured for drawing. So I'm just looking at my one monitor. There we go. Now I can see both chat and.
Now you can see me lose the run, because I didn't do the smart play of taking the health generating item.
I believe, chat. Give her your energy, chat. She'll win.
I don't think I'm gonna win.
We believe.
I think right now I am surviving through the graces of crazy high damage and high range.
That counts. We take those. That is an acceptable way to survive.
And playing like an absolute coward. I'm so scared.
Whatever gets you the W.
George W? I don't want that. I'm good, thanks.
Or is there another Sharky? I unfortunately do not see the vision. Oh no. How did you even meet her? At the time, I was living on top of a mall, which meant that a lot of my friends from high school at the time would come visit me because they liked going to the mall. And she was there. She was like a friend of a friend of a friend. And as we were all cruising the mall, she and I got along very well.
Oh, this sucks.
And I just went back home with her. Currently a bit of a situational irony with this run. What energy? I'm old, I ain't got no energy. That energy left me all the way back in 1990.
Okay, so it's not gonna be there. That means it'll be here. Why was it not there? Hold on. Because it was there.
There it is.
Man.
That's...
Yeah. I get a damage out of it, but it's not great.
You didn't take the battery?
Should, yeah.
I'm
There's
called
no
an old,
oh,
wrinkly fuck type of old person. Based. Live your best life, home. Me too.
I'm blowing up skulls in hopes, in desperate hopes of a frickin' black
Spirit
heart.
Black heart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't get spirit hearts anymore with that item, right? Are they all black hearts now?
I forget. Does Abaddon change all of them? All heart containers of black hearts, which is just what you currently have. No. I can still get spirit hearts.
Gotcha.
It's just, I am desperate to have at least one hit for the frickin' what's-its-face? The lamb. Or no, Satan.
Be careful with those bombs. We learned our lesson yesterday, I hope.
I'm being careful. I don't learn, though. That's... To ever think that that would happen is a mistake. Sharky, I think I have beyond proved my stupidity. Thank you. So desperate, and I have enough bombs. Alright, these can drop spirit hearts, too. Soul hearts. There we go. No soul hearts. I'm gonna have to clear some new rooms. Oh, that sucks. Please don't be the bone hand. It's the bone hand. It's the only one. Still no health.
All the blue fires have a chance of dropping a heart, right?
Yeah, all of them. I have 3 luck, and I'm not getting crap nor diddly. This sucks. There's nothing. There's nothing. It's all suffering. No health to be had, my hubris. Oh, and this sucks. I'm still find this absurd that this is not considered a boss of any kind.
That was big timing.
Yeah, no, he has a lot of health and does crazy damage, and I'm dead.
Oh,
I was screwed anyway. I can't do Satan without taking damage.
good run. Good run.
Alright. My hubris. I should have just stayed with what I had. It would have been fine, but no. I'm a fool.
I'm perpetually carded. Yeah.
Who is what now?
No, I'm just saying she's perpetually carded. Random fan. Luckily, being old does provide me with stories, funny ones too. I think you're older than I am, but same. True. I'm very happy with my age. What age I have aged since high school is maybe a slightly rounded complexion and a very classy silver streak starting from the rest of the day. I love this silver streak. Oh, that's sexy stuff. We love that. You're gonna be a sexy old person. So true. You're gonna be a sexy granny. You're gonna be a gilf now. Easy. 90% of gamblers quit before hitting it big. So true.
Yeah,
Purple fires
is
like
this...
the blues? Are there
sucks.
both blue and purple fires?
Yeah. The blue fires are like red fires, but they don't go out unless you explode them, and then the purple fires are like the fires that shoot at you, but they shoot psychic bullets.
Bruh. I don't think I ever knew that there were 2 fires. 2 colors.
Yeah, there's
of
also...
fire.
Yeah, there's 2 colors of fire, and there's 2 colors of worse fire.
I did know that there's yellow and red fires, right? And the red fires, they're the ones that shoot you, I think,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they shoot at you.
I was observe that. I was not aware that there was a blue and purple fire. My color blindness
Yep.
prevents that.
I got tears up. That's nice. This is not gonna go well. I don't think this run is lasting more than a floor or 2. Especially if I'm dumb and take a dumb shot like that.
Realize genies aren't the only big blue fucks who will screw you over when you wish for a better life? What, the Smurfs come for you?
Yeah, Smurfs, known for being big.
Oh! Pickle Packles is right! You would have lost anyways if you used Void because of a funny interaction with Bible and Satan. If you used the Bible and... Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, does that kill you?
Yeah, it does. You can't use the Bible on him.
Oh, well then.
'Cause
It's
you're 1991,
fine.
You're 20 in Las Vegas, worked as a guy who helped the licensed fog come out of stage, got cussed out by Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons? Like Gene Simmons? The workout dude? The jazzercise, bro? I accept my age, but it would give a lot to be able to relive childhood and on as a girl. Understandable. Regular Satan is fine, but Mega Satan you can't? I thought both Satans you couldn't use the Bible, but it's been a very long time. You're thinking the actress Gene Simmons? I didn't know of an actress named Gene Simmons. What's that? Burp, burp, burp.
Oh, I was just trying to get past, At least Shoal, because I didn't think the Dark Room was going to happen with that. Not quite enough of a build, because it was just nothing but damage. No real utility or anything. Which, nothing but damage can be good, but I had no defensive stuff. If I'd gotten the Satanic Bible, that actually might have been great.
There's secret Whitefire, but that's not until much later. Yeah, the Whitefire always drops the white heart that like doesn't turns into a heart container, right? Is that what the Whitefire did?
The Whitefire is important in that if you step on it, it turns you into a ghost, and you can go into the mirror dimension.
Oh, right, it's the one that kills you for the mirror. Yeah. I remember that now. Should have some spunk, huh?
I'm still missing some of the nastier items to get, but you know, I'm working on it. That's why I'm doing this, because I have to go down this one.
Of course, that Gene Simmons. I forgot that Kiss was abandoned, actually. I'm goofy.
Kiss isn't real. You can't prove it.
That's true. You ever seen Kiss and Barney the dinosaur in the same room? Makes you wonder. That's a... Yep, that's a shit room.
Yep. And I could have just used a bomb to solve that room, but I didn't wanna. Trying to hold on to him for secret room checks.
I'd be honored to get cursed by Gene Simmons. Damn, no.
Nom just wants the tongue.
No. Seen Gene Simmons and Scooby-Doo in the same room, so I'd say they're pretty real. Well,
I don't know how to get rock bottom, Doc.
Oh,
frick. I don't take blood rates at all, I don't think.
I certainly think that would be tough to sell.
If I had health gen, I could do it. If I got Charm of the Vampire, but I don't want to risk... Well, this sucks. Got a free soul heart out of it, though, and he's going to back me into a corner, so I literally can't do anything. Because this is a bastard man who always does the most inconvenient thing possible. Just this whole game in a nutshell. They're all bastard men. Except some are bastard ladies. And some are just poop. Literally, poop.
There's poop right there. Behold.
Well, yeah, but that's not sentient poop. I'm talking like poop that has a face, you know? Poop that vegans couldn't eat.
Little cool poops and the occasional bigger poop, and then there's a poop boss. I can't remember his name. Probably Mega Poop.
There's multiple poop bosses. The poop boss, the normal one is called Dingle.
Yeah, Dingle. That's the one. And then there's a double poop boss, and then there's like a... I want to say one of the expansions added like
boss.
There's like a Giga Dingle somewhere, but I might be mistaken.
I don't know what... I don't remember what's called, but there's a... I don't want to do the waiting thing, because I'm sorry, Plum, your flute sucks. Your fight is also annoying, but I don't think I lift this anyway. I'm too bad at this game. Case in point.
Lost his heart, but I take that entity over Jacob and Esau. Jacob and Esau are just like flat, to me anyway, they're just flat unfun to play.
I haven't gotten either unlocked.
Lost is, I mean, unless he's been changed, I remember that like once you're like X good at the game, Lost is like one of the most OP characters because he's, oh no, you have to unlock it, huh? You have to unlock it and then he starts with that shield thing. And then he's just fucking free. I forget what it's called.
Holy Mantle?
Yeah, he starts with Holy Mantle once you unlock that. Ooh.
Which I think is just a challenge you have to do. What is... Streamer luck is real.
Ayo, Mutant Spider? Fucking...
Mutant Spider. Streamer luck is real. It's real.
His ass on fire in 1964, and there's still a massive ash heap burn mark in the closet, and the wall's still there to this day. Incredible. Double poop is the turdlings? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, turdlings.
Let's get this out of the way. Ooh, and we got a Larry. The short one first. 5 damage. Perish. Perish. One of you. Thank you. And stem cells. And it's a health up. What
Stem
else
cells is pretty much always worth it. Hell yeah.
Shot speed is meh, but the health up is usually good. Fire had me worried. Give me coins. Delicious coins.
Pennies.
Oh,
go
and
de-stink.
saw.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you stink. Hanging out with sharks all the time.
Sharky,
Adds
why do
a
you smell like
certain-
chum?
Did you not just hear me say Nom's been in my lap?
Oh my goodness. Take care, Nom. Be wrapping up soon anyway, probably after this run. 'Cause I got some recording to do, some drawing to do.
Let me know when you start drawing.
It'll
Ollie
probably
just
be a little
messaged me,
later.
in fact, saying he wanted to do some drawing, so let me know what your mood is. I'm not super sure I wanna meet his energy right now, but I'll find out. I'll go say hi at the very least.
I'm probably gonna take a few minutes to chill for a bit and get stuff ready after stream, and then I want to be recording for probably like an hour and a half. So,
You got it all scripted and everything?
it's a less scripted one. It's gonna be a no talking thing. Because I'm gonna be just doing something for myself that will be very ASMRable.
Nice. You gonna peck the microphone? Peck.
No, I got some witchy things to do.
Oh. Peck.
Cancer. Yay, cancer.
You're saying your lap is empty now. That is true.
It's true if anyone wants to take Nom's spot.
Very big shark, a very big lap.
Remember, you can ask Sharky for something for Christmas. You won't
That's true,
get
you
it,
can ask.
but you can ask.
You can ask, though. I did say something goofy on my Blue Sky that somebody responded to, that I looked at their reference and I was like, you know, I might actually draw you now. But I haven't said anything to them. I haven't, like, glued myself to the idea, but I am pretty inclined.
Do it. Wow.
Yes, V. Pet. I should draw a shark lap,
Schlap?
like for reaction purposes. Schlap.
Man, if this wasn't Curse of the Unknown, that blood bank would be real tempting.
Foot paws in, 4 paws crossed. If you want to draw me? I don't know if I want to draw you. Send me your ref. No promises.
Everyone loves Cancer Pickle. Everybody. In Isaac, you know. Pretty much everywhere else it's terrible, but, you know, in Isaac it's great. And another key. I don't have anywhere to use it, really, because I don't have any money, so... There's too many spots for a thing to be, but I don't have any bombs, so it doesn't matter. Oh, gonna blow up the poop. Blow up the poop. The dookie. We need the dookie dash. That's an acceptable thing to say, right, Sharky?
You know... Sure.
Would you use Dookie Dosh as legal tender? So I have 4 hearts. One of these is kind of worth it. I'll take a
Can
quarter.
you get an actually full ref done? You can just send me whatever. If there's any images.
Yes, random fan, please do. Please send the cat. Put the picture in memes and images, please. We all want to see.
I like to imagine Sharky with the tower of people sitting on their lap, leaning their head over to talk. Very true, although when I say very big shark, I am a giant shark.
You do not understand how big Sharky is. Like, at least 5 feet. At least.
Well, that is true. That is certainly a floor of my height. It's much shorter, but that still counts.
I said at least.
You said at least. See on my stripes? I'm a whale shark with the stripes on the spots, and whale sharks are the biggest fish in the sea as it happens.
That means that Sharky spends a lot of money on gacha game.
I'm not a whale, I'm a shark.
A whale shark. It's in the name. Dang it. This room sucks. I hate this room. There's so many rooms I hate at the higher difficulties of this game. And... the run just got easier. Delicious. Psychic bullets I don't appreciate, but... lived. Also, these are the worst things that were added in the game. I have a lot of complaints about Isaac, and they're mostly just me being silly and grumpy about things. But the electric flies suck.
The electric flies are rough.
I hate them. I especially hate them as Isaac. God.
Dang, Sharky preys on other people with insane loans and uses that to mass buy gacha?
That sounds right.
You get half credit.
It does sound right. These visuals are modded beyond recognition. Do you have the silly dance mod? Do you have all the YouTuber mods?
I was watching somebody play that had a mod that randomized Isaac's appearance to HoloLive girls that I thought was very funny.
That's cute. That's
I
a
thought it
mod I would
randomized
go
it.
for.
Might not be necessarily random. I don't know.
Need a murder. I don't have money's power, so why not? I guess. Wow. I'm very glad I have technology, but this sucks. There's so many annoying bosses at the higher difficulties. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking a fair amount of damage with this one. The point of dying, actually.
Good
No.
try, good try, good try. Bloofs, babe, bloofs, babe. You got that.
Only got, you know, a Jacob to unlock and then all the hidden characters. I had a run with Isaac. God, that run was so good. Had a couple of really good runs with some things recently. Have I unlocked any new challenges? Doesn't look like it.
I don't have that much. I can't remember. I think I had like 80 hours or something in Isaac. Not very many hours. Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Rebirth is the last one I owned. Oh yeah, 65 hours in Isaac. Not very much.
I
What is my most
have...
played game, actually? Aside from Final Fantasy XIV, because I think that's like 10,000 hours or some shit like that.
I have 270 some odd hours in this version. I also played a lot of the original. Like the original, the Flash game. I've got so many challenges I need to do.
That seems crazy to me that Warframe is my most played game because I have no recollection of having played the game that frequently. But I have 732 hours in Warframe. I guess it is a very fucking old game, and I have played it a lot. Like, I play it every year for some period of time, so I guess that makes sense.
Would you like to know my most played game? It is cringe.
Let's hear it.
Gary's Mod. On Steam. Which means we are not counting Mabby, which is easily 5 times the hours I have in Gary's Mod. But Gary's Mod at 2,751.4 hours.
Nice.
And then next is VTube Studio. Ignore that. APB, For Honor, Warframe, Tabletop, Elite Dangerous. Hunt is getting up there.
What's the hours for APB?
My hours for APB are 1,121.6.
Good damn! That is more than I have in any game aside from Melvor Idol, which is an idle game, and Final Fantasy XIV Online. Final Fantasy has 7,000 hours on it, but that's not all of my hours because I did not play on Steam for a good while.
I've easily got well over 10,000 from Abby. Also, what's cringe about it, Slip, is all of those hours in Gary's Mod were on build servers, not game servers. It was all building and coding things. That's all it was. Thousands of hours of it.
Everyone who plays 14 has insane playtimes. 14 is an extremely good game, and for the kind of person that like my social life was in 14. So yeah, I had a lot. Warframe is my 3rd most played at 730. Hunt Showdown is my 4th most, 650 hours.
Taco, you're not getting the ASMR until... Frick, today is Thursday. I wanted to get it done by Friday.
Get to work.
It's fine. It's not going to be much editing because it's just going to be a... I'm basically probably going to upload it as is.
This one
I might
not be
boost
that
it.
much of a surprise to you is my 5th most played thing is Aseprite. That's sprite drawing. And then VR chat, also probably not that surprising. 550 hours.
I'm surprised. I used to use a Steam software, and it has way less hours than I thought it would. I used to use Open Canvas 7, which is... It was an alright drawing program. It's just Clip Studio has some things it didn't.
Overwatch is there, 350 hours. But that's surprising, again, because I didn't play Overwatch on Steam for most of my playtime. So I've probably got like 800 or 900 hours in Overwatch, like grand total.
Until I don't have crazy playtime, I've probably got like 300 hours in Final Fantasy.
Oh, barely played at all then, huh?
I don't like it. I really don't like it. It's okay
I
with
understand
friends,
it.
but it's not
Yeah,
worth
exactly.
the money to
It's
me. It's expensive.
it's
And you have
not the game relies really heavily on the social aspect of it because the gameplay hasn't changed a ton in 12 years. It plays nowadays like an old MMO, and it's just not.
which they a little freshening up there would be nice, but it's also the fact that there is no gameplay loop that is fun that is not entirely reliant on being social. And also the fact that, oh, you want to be social, well, that means you have to do current stuff. So fork up the expansion prices along with the subscription.
I had a ton of fun with a lot of the gameplay loops, but I clearly had a ton of fun with the game anyways. Later, goodbye,
And
random band.
I like them. Take care, random fan. Thank you for coming by.
120 hours in Elden Ring. Yeah, I liked Elden Ring. That was pretty high on my list. I was surprised. I think it's not top 10. It's like number 15. It's 270 hours. Played a good bit of that.
It's also important to note I don't like the art style or aesthetic throughout the entirety of Final Fantasy XIV.
I liked it because there was like no other MMO that had a very good, like, I don't know what I call its art style because it is anime, but not crazy anime. But it is
anime
like,
realism, which I hate.
Yeah.
Oh, to
well,
me,
you hate it, for sure.
It starts hitting uncanny valley levels of like it goes just a little into the anime, so it's not quite realistic, and that upsets my brain, and I don't think it looks good.
Yeah.
They also go with the old like everything is round aesthetic, which I also don't like.
But yeah, I loved the aesthetic. I liked a lot of the gameplay loops. For a long time, I definitely had a lot that like I could do by myself, had some fun with. I liked chocobo racing. I liked the crafting. I liked the fishing. It wasn't until the current expansion, like the beginning of the current expansion, sort of like the last half of the expansion prior to it, I fell off and stopped enjoying the game by myself. And then a lot of my friends had stopped playing. And that was when I was like, all right, like, it's like I was saying, once the social aspect of the game basically was gone for me, yeah, I did not find the game worth playing anymore. I like the cat girls. True.
I got up to Shadowbringers. Anyway, I'm going to raid out. Thank you for joining, Sharky, and thank you all for joining as well.
Thank you. It was fun. Got a little bit of drawing done. Chit-chatting. It's fun chit-chatting with you, with chat.
All the chit-chat.
Someday I'll have my VTuber set up so that I can do this and also stream. It'll be crazy.
Someday get a 2D VTuber avatar. We can share both avatars on screen at the same time. Did you know the VTube Studio?
If I have a 3D one?
I can, but it's really roundabout and takes a lot of resources.
Oh. Fair enough.
You have to use a separate program that you stream to me, and it's really laggy and buggy, whereas 2D VTube Studio has a multiplayer system.
You know how to do it all, so maybe in the future you could tell me what it is I need to draw, and then I can draw that shit and get something. It'd be basic. I don't think I would have the interest in drawing one like as complex as yours is. Yours is very, very well animated, rigged, I'd say. I think I would do something much more basic. But
if you did a simple model and you drew it, I would happily rig it for you.
That sounds like fun. Maybe we'll do that sometime.
Also, thank you everyone for joining. Goodbye. Goodbye. Raid messages are in the chat. Bye-bye. Goodbye. 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 Come on, say goodbye, Sharky. Say it. Gun to head.
Do I do the thing too? Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Sharky.